Am I wearing the same clothes 3 vlogs in a row? Yes, I am! How observant of you. What? You think that's disgusting? Even though I filmed the last 3 vlogs all on the same evening? You don't like that I'm wearing the same beautiful jumper 3 vlogs in a row? Bear with me. Happy now? I like reading about Victorian Britain. It's just a very fascinating area of history. And I can't help but seeing some crossover between Victorian Britain and Britain now. Back in Victorian times, the rich people gave not one solitary shit about the poor. They used to say things like, well, if the poor didn't want to be poor, they shouldn't have chosen to be born poor. Which is a disgusting way of thinking. It's absolutely abhorrent. But didn't a Tory MP say something very, very similar just a couple of months ago? I'm generalising quite a lot, but quite broadly speaking, the government didn't care too much about the poor people and they were quite happy to leave them to die by themselves. Which again is really, really bad. But I prefer we don't give a shit to this government is making very difficult but very necessary sacrifices. In 1908, which before the pedants say anything in the comments I know is slightly after Victorian times, the first Pension Act came in. The government came out and they said, when you reach the age of 70 you may stop work and you will receive 5 shillings a week if you are unmarried and 7 shillings and 6 pence a week if you are married. Of course, what we all know is that there is nobody who is going to live much beyond the age of 70, so we shan't have to pay out all that much money. The current administration seem to be kind of thinking along the same lines as these people who were talking behind their hands back in 1908. But the only thing is, old people are living for quite a long time. So they hoist the retirement age up to 72, and then clearly they realise that people are still living much beyond that age. They seem to have looked around desperately, scrabbling for something that can cut down on the number of people living over the age of 72, and they came up with, let's stop the winter fuel allowance. That way at least 25% of the bastards will freeze to death. Ending these things is really, really hard, isn't it? I'm just going to stop talking.